G'day guys, Tony Angus out and about with another telling it like it is tip for managing conflict and aggression, and also just talking about attitudes and behaviours. And so if you've followed any of my vlogs, you'll know that a lot of what I'm talking about in the Telling It Like It Is series concerns attitude and behaviour, and so this one's no different. And there's something that I noticed on a television show that I mentioned in a previous vlog, that one of the beauties of reality TV is that you can use it as somewhat of a sociology or anthropology study experiment, which is what they're doing in the first place with shows like, you know, Married at First Sight and all that, the Bachelor and Big Brother and all those crazy shows. And so I was watching the recent Australian version of Married at First Sight, which is a crazy concept, and of course it brings out bizarre behaviours in people. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk about in this post, very, very short post, is about moral swapping, morality swapping. So what is morality swapping? Well, it's something that people seem to do when they want to make a bad behaviour somewhat moral, if they want to ease the burden of feeling as though they've been immoral. And here's the example. One of the young ladies involved in this Married at First Sight experiment, and one of the young fellas, who were not married to each other, they'd been paired with different husband and wives, but they had developed an attraction for each other during the show, very early on. So I think it was at the first group meeting or dinner meeting when they all got together, and these two decided that they liked the look of each other. And there was a fair bit of flirting going on and making eyes at each other. And so what happened was they both decided to go outside of their new marriages and pursue this new relationship to see where it would lead. And the young lady was saying things like, well, I've come on this show to find love, so I think it's only right. So here's the dual morality. I'm going to cheat on my husband, but I've been asked on this show to find love, so really that's what they want. The end goal is for me to find love, right? And then she would say things like, I've got to look after me, don't I? It's what I deserve. And so people start falling back on old memes, old sayings, cliches, the bumper sticker mentality I've spoken about in the past, and say, here's the rule, here's the moral. You've only got number one to look after. You must look after number one. And so there's the morality they've used to nullify the fact that they've been immoral in cheating on their partners. And so people can swap morals in a number of different ways. So if you just take that as the example, I'm going to cheat, and then you find the moral that will swap with that, it would be things like, yeah, but I'm better suited to this other person. So that again is placing the blame back on the experts that matched them with that first person. Classic morality swapping would be things like, I've got to be true to myself. Or, I can't deny how I feel. I've got to follow my true feelings. Or, the heart wants what the heart wants. And so each one of those can be used when you're saying, I'm going to cheat on somebody, but the heart wants what the heart wants. I'm going to cheat on someone, but I've got to do what's right for me. I'm going to cheat on someone, but I've got to look after number one. I'm going to cheat on someone, but I've got to be true to how I truly feel. And you see, all they're doing is blunting the immoral act with a substitute moral act. If you found this useful, please don't forget to hit like and click share and leave comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You've got to sign on to YouTube, as you know. And I'll look forward to talking to you again on the next post. You guys stay well. Ciao for now.